old Nintendo gamer.
And son.
Last week, Nick ended after we finished recording. Episode 69. We're going to have a little bit of an adult-themed big topic for the number. And as adult-themed as it is, the big topic I had in mind was a little quiz between you boys, but not adult-based, unfortunately. But the only kind of tenuous link I could say to it is that if you're Guns N' Roses fans, especially now you've got into the Guns N' Roses fever with Paradise City from Greg is shaking his head. I love Guns N' Roses when I was younger. One of the songs from 14 Years, Izzy Stradlin, the rhythm guitarist, is singing, and his line from that is, the hooker said, she said, nothing for free. And that's the only way I could link it to a bit of adult-themed content with hookers. And it's that we're going to be talking about nothing for free, money. So this little game, it shouldn't last too long. I've got 10 fastest answers. So I got 10 questions. Fastest answer, just shout out the answer. I'll be looking at you both to see who can get it the quickest. We'll win 1 point. Then we'll go on to the second round where I have 4 multiple choice questions. So you'll have 2 each. I'll throw you 3 or 4 games to choose from, and you get a point for winning that as well. Okay, no stealing it off the other one, because with multiple choice, obviously, the person that steals it will get a reduction in number of 1 in the multiple choice. But why are we talking about money? It's because all these questions I've come up with are from an infographic I saw on Twitter, which is related to the top 50 highest grossing video game franchises ever. Okay.
You've got my weakness.
Sales. And this infographic, there was a couple of shockers on it. I thought, surely that can't be that low or that can't be that high. But after researching it, this infographic is pretty up to date. I don't think it's up to date as in today, obviously, but it's up to date as of December. Okay, so it's at least up to date as of the end of 2020. That I'm absolutely sure of. But there are some shocking ones. So I'll give you the first question, fastest answer, as I said, and I'll jot down who gets the point. And it'll basically show you what kind of questions are going to come up for the next remainder of the other 9 questions in this first round. So the first question is, which video game takes the top spot?
Nick.
Which is the highest grossing video game franchise ever? Go on then, Nick.
Pokemon.
It is Pokemon. Well done. Pokemon is the highest grossing video game franchise ever, taking, according to this infographic, and it's rounded up or rounded down to the nearest billion, taking 90 billion, and they're all US dollars. Okay, 90 billion US dollars in the top spot there. Well done, Pokemon. So question 2. The number 2 spot is also a Nintendo franchise. What is it?
Mario?
Oh, I thought Greg was going to nip out there. Nick, it is Mario. Mario is in the number 2 spot. Nintendo raking it in. And just to show the difference between Mario and Pokemon, Pokemon had 90 billion as number 1. Mario, all of Mario's franchises, this includes Mario Kart and everything in there, 30.2 billion for Mario. I mean, Pokemon is doing something right, isn't it? 60 billion more. What a difference. So, question number 3. Taking away Pokemon and Mario. Now, this isn't in 3rd spot in the top grossing games, but what is the next biggest grossing Nintendo franchise?
Animal Crossing.
All those franchises. It's not Animal Crossing. Greg.
Donkey Kong.
It's not Donkey Kong. Do you want to keep on guessing?
Zelda.
Nope, it's not Zelda.
Wii.
Oh, Nick has stolen another point. It is the Wii series, yes.
Really? Third?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's not third. It is number 4.
The
There's
third
something
highest
third.
Nintendo, I mean.
The highest Nintendo one,
Unbelievable.
yeah. Apart from Pokemon and Mario.
Stop making Zelda games now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Wii series taking $14.8 billion US dollars.
So that's like sports, play, fit,
Wii Music,
Wii Fit,
whatever
of
that
course.
took. Wii Fit,
You know,
yeah.
you sell it for €100, 100 quid
Yeah.
with a balance board. Yeah.
That's a lot of money, yeah. Okay, so we're already on to question 4 here. Greg, 3 points in arrears. What's the top grossing sports franchise?
FIFA.
Greg, well done. It is FIFA. And
Sadly.
I believe that's in number 3. That is the third spot. FIFA has taken... No, it's not in the third spot. Something else beats it out. FIFA has taken $10.2 billion
Disgusting.
US dollars. It's been around for a while as well. They must take into consideration all those ultimate teams and all that. And,
It's making more money now than ever, to be honest. Unfortunately.
So halfway through on number 5, what's the top grossing? This one's easy. This should be quick. Open world sandbox franchise.
Minecraft.
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
Well, then, yeah, it is Grand Theft Auto.
Didn't
I was
think
like,
of
what
that.
did you say? Nick?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, it is Grand Theft Auto with $9.4 billion. Well done. Another easy one. So another quick fire one here. More top grossing stuff. What's the top grossing first person shooter franchise?
Call of Duty.
Oh, that's about even then, wasn't it?
Not for me.
Not for me.
They came in the same time on mine. The lag between you two. I'll give you a point each for that one. That was too close to call.
Who was first on your line, Nick? Just
Me.
out of interest. Oh, really? Oh, I was miles ahead. Oh, we're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like you were a good, good
well,
second or
be
two
in-
behind there.
What'll be interesting is to hear it back
I'll
when
listen
it's all
back, yeah.
synced together in the
But
podcast.
yeah, a point
you know?
each is fair. That's fine.
Yeah. Because it was close enough. With me, they were both answering the same time though. Number 7 already. Once again, what's the top grossing? A little bit harder, this one. Retro gaming franchise.
Does that mean doesn't
Tetris.
It's not Tetris.
Does that mean it's not being made anymore, or does that mean it started a very long time ago?
It started a very long time ago.
Pac-Man.
Oh, it is Pac-Man. In number 5 on the list here, at $14.1 billion, is taking more money than FIFA. Well done, Pac-Man.
Good. Well done.
On to question number 8. What is the top grossing fighting game franchise?
Street Fighter.
It is Street Fighter. Well done, Greg. That's taken $11.3 billion.
Wow.
Well done, Street Fighter. I didn't think it would have taken that much, but it was popular back.
Yeah, back in the day.
When I
It
was
still is
younger.
quite popular, I think. 4 was very popular. At least.
I really liked 4. I think I tried 5 and it's really, really like bland or something. I just don't like it at all.
No, I like
I think
4
I'm
as well.
Over
Was it
Street
4 was
Fighter.
the one that came across the 3DS
3DS,
as well, wasn't it?
360, PS3, I think, as well. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really good to be fair.
We've got 2 more top grossing ones here. I also have a tiebreaker for top grossing, which just in case we're drawing at the end of the multiple choice rounds. But question 9 is, what do you think is the top grossing puzzle game series?
Tetris.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
This one will
Puyo
be trickier, I
Puyo.
think.
Oh, I shouldn't guess. You go for Greg.
Yeah, let's have one each. Greg.
Oh well, I'm not going to take poo poo. Is that if it's right? Give it to him. No. I'll go Bubble Bubble.
It's not. I don't know if any of you get this
Another
one.
guess, yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
so
go for it.
I'll go Puyo Puyo then. As an
No,
answer.
it's not Puyo Puyo.
Okay.
Picross.
It's not Picross.
Ooh, good call.
I let you have 3 each and then
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Right. Puzzle game. Not Tetris.
So you've got not Tetris, not Puyo Puyo, not Picross.
Top grossing. Must be popular if it's top grossing. The Brain series by Nintendo.
It's not. Good guess. Greg, last guess, and maybe I'll give you some clues. Let's see if someone can shout out the answer after a clue or two.
I'm really at a loss here. Sudoku.
No, it's not.
Something
It's
obvious.
Match 3 puzzler.
Oh, that stupid mobile phone one. Candy Crush.
It's not Candy Crush.
Oh, okay.
No. It's been on Nintendo consoles, including the 3DS. I can't think if it's on the Switch. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. It's been on the 3DS. It's a Match 3 puzzler with RPG elements.
Puzzle and Dragons.
That's the one.
Really?
Puzzle and Dragons. They've had, Puzzle and Dragons at 7 billion. Huge in Japan,
Disgusting.
Puzzle and Dragons. So it must just be number one in Japan as puzzle franchises.
Wow.
Nick, you pulled a point out of there with Puzzle and Dragons. Right, number 10, the last of the quick fire ones. Maybe a slightly... Oh, this is a much easier one. But this could go a few titles. What's the top grossing racing game franchise?
Gran Turismo.
Give it to Greg.
Oh, I was
It's actually a tie between Gran Turismo
Need for Speed?
and Need for Speed.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either one of those would have... both taken 4 billion. So either one of those would have got the points there. Burnout, not in the running.
No idea.
Wave Race.
So we're on to the multiple choice, 2 each, and I've got them listed 1, 2, 3, 4. So who wants to go first? We'll have number 1, and then we'll...
Greg can go.
I'll
the
go
other person will have
first.
number 2. Okay. Let's go, Greg. Ready? Number 1 is... We know FIFA took the top spot for top grossing sports franchise. But which title out of Madden NFL and Pro Evo made more money? So yours is slightly easier because you've only got 2 to choose from here.
Alright, I was actually thinking like Madden might actually be second on the overall list anyway, so I'm gonna say Madden NFL.
Strangely enough, it's not.
Wow, I was going to say
Pro
Madden as well.
Evo. Yeah, I would have said Madden. This is crazy. This is one of the things. It can't be. Madden's been around anyway. Madden, apparently, according to this updated list of 2020's top 50 gaming franchises, Madden is in number 30, taking 4 billion, and Pro Evo's number 24 with 5.7 billion. Pro Evo, for some reason, has taken more money.
Warms my heart.
Yeah, it's nice to know, but I guess Madden's only really popular in the US, whereas Pro Evo, it's big in Japan, or it was at least big in Japan and the PS2 era, and Europe as well.
And Europe as well. Yeah,
When
because of the
FIFA
entirety of Europe.
in the 90s and 2000s, I would have said the Pro Evo was more popular than FIFA. PS2
like
era.
everybody
era.
at our school was all Pro Evo. Like
Yeah,
FIFA was terrible. Still is to be
still
fair.
is. Yeah.
So taking that first question into consideration, that's how things are going to play out for these multiple choice rounds here.
Okay.
So Nick, this is yours, the second question from these. We know the top grossing first-person shooter franchise was Call of Duty. But which title, out of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Fortnite and Crossfire, comes in second?
Bloody hell, I'd never heard of Crossfire before. I would have said Medal of Honor, but I guess it's not. So I'll go with... well, what is Crossfire? Are you allowed to explain that to me or not?
Yeah, it's a mobile title battle royale
Is
type
it
game.
popular in China, Japan, Korea? I've never heard of it before.
Can I tell you that? I'm sure it is.
You don't know the answer
If
now?
it's in the top 50, it's got to be in it.
You don't know if it's where it's popular now?
In Taiwan, they have a big user base.
Okay, so that means probably.
So it's got to be it's Asia. Yeah, it's an Asia-based kind of PUBG, I suppose.
I don't think it'll be PUBG. Because I think Fortnite's more popular than that, and has been for longer. And I don't know about Crossfire, so it's going to be one of those two. So I'm just going to guess Crossfire. Why not?
It is Crossfire. Amazing. This is what surprised me. And it's not just that Crossfire is number 11, because kids in school where I teach, they talk about Crossfire. And then you look at Crossfire, it's like, it's PUBG basically, but it's big in Asia, of course. It's at number 11 in the top 50 grossing, taking 10.6 billion. One of the shocking things is that Fortnite is actually still, at least to the end of 2020, still behind PUBG in revenue.
Wow.
Which is, I can't understand that. But looking it up, and I basically went into research that just to make sure the numbers are right, and it is. Fortnite's at 2.4 billion, with PUBG at 2.5 billion. Yeah, so it's not much of a difference between it, but PUBG must be. I suppose you have to pay for PUBG initially. Yeah. So where Fortnite is that free to play model.
That's crazy. You never hear people talking about PUBG anymore. Nope. I remember when it first became like a thing, and I was hearing PUBG on all the podcasts, and it's like even the name was just irritating me at the time.
Greg, your question. The last two questions. So number 3 is, same again, which game franchise has collected the most revenue? So we got random franchises, and I've kind of tried to put them in a kind of similar vein. So which of these 3 franchises has collected the most revenue in its lifetime? Is it Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, or Metal Gear Solid? Or Metal Gear, rather.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Resident Evil.
I would have said the same.
And it is, yes. Resident Evil has got 3.6 billion at number 34. At number 38 was Tomb Raider at 3.1 billion, only half a billion behind. And Metal Gear is at number 44 with 2.5 billion. So Resident Evil, out of those 3 titles, kind of retro kind of titles I tried to bundle together there, has taken the most.
That's crazy, actually, that Fortnite's got the same amount as the entirety. PUBG's got the same as the entirety of Metal Gear franchise. That's crazy.
Yeah. And not far behind the entirety of Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah. That modern day money for skins. Big business. Nick, you've got the last question. And before Greg can't catch up, unfortunately. Nick, you've got 7 points. Greg is on 6. So, Nick, you can solidify your win with a correct answer here. Number 4 question is, which game franchise has collected the most revenue? And I've gone same kind of thing with historic kind of franchises. Is it Space Invaders, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Dragon Quest?
That's a hard one. Well, I don't think it's going to be Space Invaders, because that was popular, in the 70s? It had a little bit of a resurgence in the 90s. 80s, yeah. It had a bit of a resurgence in the 90s. There was a Game Boy version and the home console versions as well, I remember. But I think it's going to be between Sonic and Dragon Quest. I think maybe Sonic.
It's not.
Ooh.
I have a feeling it's going to be Space Invaders.
It is Space Invaders.
Way, that's disgusting.
Space Invaders is a number 6 of the best grossing, highest grossing franchises, with 13.9 billion, nearly topping out 14 billion. I suppose it's all that kind of extra merchandise and machines and those home consoles and stuff they do with Space Invaders.
Is it higher than Tetris?
Over the years. I can't. Wait, I'm going to have to pull up the infographic here to find out where Tetris is.
Because that would shock me if it was higher than Tetris.
But is this actual money, or is this has the money been translated to modern day
That's a good question. It doesn't say, so we're taking this at face value of what it is. It's just following this infographic, and it's probably just taking. Yeah, you wouldn't space. Tetris is not even in the top 50. Just check through quickly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, amazingly. So that concludes our top grossing 50 franchise quiz. And the kind of tiebreaker quiz, which would have finalised it if Greg did get two more points to tie with Nick. Nick had 8. Greg had 6. Would have been, let's see if we can catch this one. What's the top grossing RPG series?
Elder Scrolls.
It's not.
Final Fantasy.
It's Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Said,
It would have been Final Fantasy. 10.7 billion for Final Fantasy.
Oh, I suppose actually. Yeah.
Lots of.
Is the Elder Scrolls on the top 50?
Side games. No.
They've sold Skyrim that many times. You would think they would be on there.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can also check out our other great content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the N-E Café podcast from all good podcast providers. Just follow the links in the description below.